These are the best accessories for your Nintendo Switch 2. I'm talking cool cases, whatever this is, a screen protector, and one of my favorite Switch 2 accessories yet. Thank you JSAUX for sponsoring this video, and this is actually my first ever sponsored video, so hopefully I didn't do too bad, but I hope you enjoy, and let's open these products up. And first up, we have the, what the heck is this? Oh, it's the screen protector. If you order one of these, it'll come in a branded box. The product just isn't available at the time of me recording this, but let's open it up. All right, guys, so I don't have a fancy knife to unbox stuff like all the other YouTubers have, but what I do have is this, whatever the heck this is. So let's open this up. Is this even gonna work? There's a little piece of tape right there. I think I can cut through. Oh, there we go, we got it. And then on this side too. Come on, you got that. Come on. The other side was so easy. You can do on this side too. Be careful. Okay, this is not safe. I'm not using this. Let's just use my hand. There we go. Nice and open. And let's see what we got inside. So here it is, the screen protector. What is this? This is just like a little piece of foam. All right, that's cool. A business card. Nice, W Business. Something to remove dust. And then the wipes. So I guess let's just put this on my Switch 2 then. Whenever I install screen protectors, I'm so picky about getting every single piece of dust off the screen before I put the screen protector on. But even if I try my very best, there's always one piece of dust that always slips through and it annoys me so much. But this screen protector shouldn't have that issue because it has a dust removal film built into it. So that's awesome. I'm still cleaning off the screen and using the microfiber cloth anyways, just for the fun of it. So let's hurry up and get this screen nice and clean. Sorry that the camera's so shaky. You don't even want to see what it's on right now. Don't worry about it. But there we go. It seems pretty clean to me and I don't have to worry about dust because of the film. So now all I have to do is I think I turn the Switch this way. Hopefully I don't put this on backwards. All right, I'm gonna apply some pressure. That looks like a perfect fit to me. And now I think I just fold this dust removal strip, right? Oh, look at that, it's pulling out. Keep going. Oh my gosh, that's tight. Guys, I told you that this 5 seconds. So now let's pop this out and see what it looks like. And yep, okay, that installed perfectly. There we go. So now that the screen protector's on, I think we are good to take this off, probably. And there we go, it is off. And we got a little air bubble right there, but I can just use this to remove it. And wow, there's no other air bubbles and there's no dust. And this screen protector applied perfectly. I don't know if you guys can see this, but like this is edge to edge. Like the very edge of the Switch 2's bezel is where the glass on this ends. That's awesome. And the screen protector is anti-glare, which means if you're playing outside or playing under a light, it should make the screen look better than if you didn't have this on. But now that my screen's protected, the next accessory is the mod case. Wait, does this add Switch 2 homebrew support? Let's just open this up. I wanted to open this up in a nice way. Oh, there's tape. Let's try to pick it. Nope, I can't pick it. I give up. Let's just open it up the bad way. Yo, the camera, no, the camera's shaking way too much. It better not fall again. All right, let's see what we got in here though. Ooh, this is cool. So we got the case here, something that I'll explain later, I guess. And we got a USB-C cable. Wow, how nice of them. They didn't even have to include that, but they did. It just shows how nice Jay and his socks are. He's got really nice socks, guys. So let's open this up. And yo, I swear I'm not just saying this because the video's sponsored, but this is like the most case-feeling case I've ever felt. Like, I'm holding this and I'm like, yeah, this is a case. Let's just put this on my Switch 2. Just gonna snap that right in, and oh, that's nice and snug. Oh, I think I'm missing something. Can you guys guess what I'm missing? I don't know if it's obvious. There we go, that's what it's supposed to look like. These extended Joy-Con grips on the edges are so nice because it feels way better than just holding the controller normally, and it makes me feel like I have more control of my Switch 2 while I'm gaming. That's awesome. And what's really cool about this case is that it also has this, which protects the front when you're traveling. And if I turn this around, you see that this also has 8 game slots for storing your games when you're on the go. So let's put one in there to see how well it fits. Yeah, that's nice and snug. That is not coming out. But yeah, you can put this on your Switch to protect the front while you're traveling, and that basically makes this a 2-in-1. So it's a nice grip case to use, and then when you're traveling, it kind of works like a traveling case. So as you know, the name of this case is the mod case. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean homebrew, but what it does mean is that it's moddable. So these 3 things on the side are mods that JSAUX includes that you can use with this case. So right here, we got a little strap. I don't know what I would use the strap for, but that's nice. And all these mods can be installed on the back of the case because of this little bump right here. So every accessory that is made for this case will have this little square thing, and you just slide this on and can easily use it. And then to remove it, I just slide it off like that. And then a mod that's very helpful is this mod right here. And that's because, as you can tell, the back of the case does block access to the kickstand. So this mod just gives you kickstand functionality back. It works perfectly fine. It does what you would expect a kickstand to do. It's nice and sturdy, and it can go all the way back just like the normal Switch can. And then the last mod is, wait, something can't be right. I must be reading it wrong.
No, that's what it says.
We have a MagSafe phone mount. Oh, I mean, that's cool, but what would I use this for? Okay, let's slide it on. And now we have this end, which is magnetic, so you can attach any magnetic thing to it. And if you don't have something that's magnetic, they also include this ring, which makes anything magnetic. It's just an adhesive, so you peel this off and then attach it to your non-magnetic thing you want to use this for. And then this end is magnetic, so it can just snap right onto the MagSafe mount. But again, this is a super comfortable case. I'm definitely going to use this on the go, especially because it has this. I love this feature. That's such a cool design, how you can cover the front while still having the case on and store games at the same time. That's awesome. And if the mod case isn't for you, we also have 3 more cases. Oh my goodness, they sent so many cases. So we have the Switch 2 portable carrying case, the shock absorbent case for Switch 2. That's awesome. I guess like lightning, right? Or the colorful ultra thin carrying case. Oh, I'm using this one. That sounds super fancy. Let's open this up. No unboxing. We got to get right into this. All right, let's see what this looks like. I'm excited. It says it's ultra colorful and super thin. That sounds awesome. So I need to see this. And oh my goodness, it's ultra colorful and super thin. Inside here, it's just, yeah, but a carrying case. I love the material that's on the inside though. It's nice and soft, so you don't have to worry about scratching the screen or anything. And then it also has multiple slots to store all your games. So if I'm ever feeling ultra colorful, I'll definitely be using this what is it? I'll definitely be using this colorful ultra thin carrying case for Switch 2. But oh no guys, it looks like my Joy-Cons are out of battery. Good thing I have the charging dock for Joy-Con. Oh, these are so hard to open without having a knife or scissors. Wait, scissors, why didn't I think of that? Well, we're too far in to go back. Come on, okay, there we go, we got it. But what this does is pretty self-explanatory. It's a charger for your Joy-Cons. And yo, this looks very, very high quality. That's awesome. Let's peel the plastic off of these. And then the box also includes the USB-C cable that you can use for charging. So let's take that out and let's actually plug this in so we can see if it works. So let's plug this in, and oh, that light looks sick. I was not expecting this to be RGB. And then also the fact that it's diffused so well is awesome. Oh my goodness. But of course that looks cool, but the main feature is if this can actually charge Joy-Cons. So let's see, we'll put this in here. Boom, that's one. And then we'll put this one in here. There we go. So it shows that 2 is blinking. So I'm guessing that means 2 is not fully charged. And then I guess the blue one is fully charged. And this is just one side. On the other side, we also have 2 extra ones. So you can charge 4 Joy-Cons at a time. If your Joy-Cons run out of battery, you must be doing some intense 20-hour gaming or something. Or maybe you just don't feel like putting them in your Switch 2. But I would honestly let my Joy-Cons die just so I have an excuse to use the charger, because like, it literally has RGB. That's sick. But now it's time for the final accessory. And this one is my personal favorite and one that I'll be using in my gaming setup. Say hello to the unmarked opened box. I didn't know what this was, so I opened it before the video, but let's talk about it. So this is a dock adapter stand for your Switch 2. This device lets you dock your Switch 2 with the official dock without actually docking it. If that made 0 sense, just look at what I'm about to do. So we have a Switch 2 dock right here, and this is the adapter part which goes into the dock. So this is basically acting like if you're docking your Switch, as it does have a USB-C cable. So you slide this down into your Switch dock. There you go, push down a little bit. And then on this side is the wire that you plug into your Switch. And now that it's plugged in, I can connect it to the stand. And what's very nice about the stand is that it has a hole for the USB port. So even though the port is at the bottom, I can still slide my Switch in here perfectly and it stands up. And look at that, that looks awesome. And while it's like this, as you can see, the Switch 2 dock still works perfectly and you can view your gameplay. And you can game in docked mode at full resolution like normal. The reason I'm going to use this in my setup is because I think it looks so cool to still be able to see the Switch while it's in docked mode. And with some epic cable management, I think what I'm going to do is hide the normal dock somewhere so that all you see is this in the setup and it looks like the Switch is being docked magically. And that's everything JSAUX sent for my Nintendo Switch 2. Thanks to them again for sponsoring this video. And if you're interested in getting any of these items, I left links in the description so you can pick them up. But thanks for watching, and wait, there's one more thing. More cases? Dude, how many cases do they think I need?